Good afternoon, well, morning actually. Welcome to Pouring Through Life. So, last week or the week before, I ordered some ColourArte moon rocks. I got several packages. This one is potpourri and siren song. Super pretty. Light. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to use them with, but I thought they were really interesting. And I have never seen anybody use them before, so that's why I thought it would be a fun little project. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I could do some hearts with them. I had a little bit of resin left over, so these aren't perfect, but I wanted to see what they would look like in the hearts. And I thought they would make some really cool dominoes. So I took out the flakes. I broke them up into manageable pieces. So when you take them out, they are really thick. A lot of them are, not all of them. So when you first pull them out, and they can be in varying thicknesses, and they're in little slices. So when you open them up, you're gonna take them apart. See? So what I did was I went and I decided which colors I was going to use on this project. I ripped the bag. And then I went through and I tore them up into little cups and a little bit more manageable size pieces. I cleared my mold, so I went through and I cleaned it with alcohol, cleaned off any debris from the previous pours, made sure it was good and clean. And then I took my ColourArte pen and I painted the nibs or the counters on the domino mold and got that ready for resin. So what I did is I had my base color, which for this project was Castin Craft Pearl. This one. It's just a really pretty pearl opaque pigment, I guess is what it is. And so I laid down enough to cover half the mold or so, and then I started with entering the flakes where I wanted them and positioning so they had color and randomness of size, so it didn't look so manufactured, I guess. I didn't want any pieces next to each other that were, you know, too much of the same. So I picked Siren Song and Potpourri for my colors, and super happy with how they turned out. I do think I'm gonna have to paint the dot or the counters for the dominoes, and I've been trying to think what color I might want to do. I'm thinking about it, and I've been kind of thinking maybe either white or black. I don't know yet. I could do any color. I have every color imaginable. I just don't know on this one quite yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you down. I'm gonna bring you in for a close-up of all of the dominoes. And I dropped, yeah, okay. Put it in the, so check it out, what you think. The richness, I just love it. It's really quite pretty. It's very expensive, or labor intensive though, for this project, because I'm putting each individual flake in. And then when you put something in resin, you want to flip it and coat it with resin so that you don't get air pockets. And I don't really see any noticeable bubbles, so I think I did a good job getting the air bubbles out. I wasn't paying attention to my leftover resin in the cup though, and I had a flash cure. Whoopsie. A little irritating when that happens. 4 ounces of resin set up in a few seconds. It was really irritating. But yeah, super pretty. Very pleased with how these turned out. Yeah. So what you think? Tell me what you think in the comments. Do you like it? I think they're pretty. I don't know what to do with the domino buttons though, so maybe that's what you can tell me. What should I do with the counters, the buttons? So you can see the variations in the colors, the blues and greens and pinks and purples, because that's what the colors I used, kind of like a potpourri of color. So what would you do for the button or the counter of the domino? What color would you do? They're currently silver, because that's what I painted them. But they blend in, so you can't really tell they're there. So I want to have something that is noticeable. It's going to be a pain in the butt to paint these, but oh well. Alright, you guys. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and share. And I'd love to hear from you. What do you think? Alright, bye for now.